All right, this is E for MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com. We're coming to the end of the IB, and it is the 5th of April, 2019. Reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. Obviously, this is a treacherous business. It's not an easy one. Trying to do a couple of videos. I know a couple of our players today are out. One had a doctor's appointment and promised him I'd do a few videos, help him get his feet on the ground. And I never know who I'm talking to, whether I'm talking to retail traders or institutional players or what. My guess is most of you are traders that take this seriously. You'd like to either supplement your income, or you would like to use this to become a full-time trader. And it takes time. I think we've got tools that'll help you, but it does take time to internalize all this and think about it. It's like a golfer. You go out and to play golf, and you practice, you hit some putts, or you take some swings on the practice range and try to work out. But think about it. How many people really improve their game? How many people get to the point where they're a lot better than they were 2 years ago? Most people have these mental limitations and the self-image that, oh, I'm a bogey golfer, and instead of the idea of I'm going to get a little bit better every day and I can do this. There's a world of difference in your mindset. One says you're going to constantly improve, and the other says, this is what I am, and I'll take it. If you want to be a good trader, you have to expect every day to learn a little bit more and to become better at understanding the principles at work. We can show you those principles, but you have to do the work. You have to make it your own. And it's my objective. I'd like to get a lot of people in this room who want to do this in a serious traders, but those that can also relax and enjoy and have fun with it too. It shouldn't be so serious where you got this clenched fist, clenched jaw all the time. You should feel these trades coming. No one should be surprised by these gaps and goes. It's been doing that forever. It's been doing that forever. And we have said you have to be an aggressive player, just like a bot, if you want to play. We've had a gap this week, and we've just squeezed and squeezed and squeezed. The boys have had an agenda to get in test 2,900 if they can, to knock out traders and gap up overnight, and then want to pull back, squeeze again. That's the pattern they've been doing. We can see that. As long as we don't fight that pattern, as long as we join the winning team, you can win this game. Don't try to outmuscle the boys. It's not going to happen. When we do understand they're going to get rug pulls like this. And that's why we said if you're wrong with your timing and the price, then get out. But by and large, you should be looking to buy pullbacks. We said that even before the news today. Buy pullbacks. Go with the flow. Know where the targets are. A couple of ticks missing for our first target today at 96. And this is a 3-minute chart. A little bit faster chart. You want a 2. There's your 2. So you can kind of see your rotations. Size of the bar is pretty small. This bar right here is trying to take one more shot at a new high. There's a squeeze from that prior 93. Try to remember these locations. All right. This is a ratchet, just trying to ratchet higher. legitimate targets today. Certainly 96, and then that 98 and a quarter is the next one that I had factored in. And it could take you all day to get there. Could be it never gets there. Who knows? But that's the point of if you're going with the flow, you take some profits. Don't get too queued up here. You're just trying to control your emotions and let the trade work. Not easy. You know, in a heartbeat, you could come back 3 points, 4 points. All depends when the big boys decide to take their profits. But we know our measures and we know our targets, and instead of always trying to guess for that, dump, it's been easier just to go. The line of least resistance has been up. And now double top, minimal pullback so far. Obviously, we're talking small rotations today. This is a whack-a-mole type trade. Advance pullback, advance pullback. Only got 2 right now. Usually you get 3, right? According to Linda Rashke, 3 little Indians, 1, 2, 1 more. Pretty steep trend line if we're looking at these ideas here. What time is it? We're into the second hour. We can come and we can borrow these from yesterday and put them over there for now. Quickie for traders here or not here. Let's take a look at a couple of things. Yesterday we had that low. Remember, we were making lower highs. I think Brian was the one who said we're making lower highs, lower lows. I said, right. Make sure you're paid by 71. Gave you all the reasons why in the room. 3 or 4 or 5 different reasons why it made sense. And then I said what? And this is the violation rule. And this is where you have to start to mature as a trader. If you're going to be a good trader, you cannot be so biased that you cannot change your mind. Because at the time, I said that 81 was going to be our resistance. Right? I said 81's our resistance. I don't want to see that break. And I said we need 78 to 82 to hold. And then we get this push right here, right? Let's get this little push. And I said, I think this is a breakout, a third time through trade. 1, 2, 3, right there. And I said, so I think right now the longs have got the ball. I think the shorts have lost their edge. That one idea right here changed everything in my mind. From saying, yeah, we're making lower highs and lower lows to, they're much more neutral. And then we come and we scoot up into the close, and then we get this nonsense overnight. And so this has never, ever come back and taken that out. So the squeeze is from here. We know that's a squeeze. That's the maturity that you need if you want to be a good trader, to understand where these potentials come from. Right? That's one of the most important lessons I can give you right there. How it's okay to change your mind. But there's got to be a reason for it. And then you want to see confirmation. And the confirmation obviously was taking out the 82s as well. And very subtle, because guess what? Could have dumped overnight, could have been a lower high here and come back, but it didn't. And you're sitting there watching TV, and I'm playing with the grandkids and just getting through with dinner, and at the playground, and they come back and say, whoa, look at this. And then you can go back to this and say, I was right. Now, it doesn't mean you profited from that, but it confirms your own work and your own analysis. 2 ticks missing for our next target. Backing and filling, very tedious morning. We said we thought it would be fairly tight. We said probably 2-way day because of where we're at. But the line of least resistance has been up. I said, I don't think the high is in. I think we can get higher. I'm still saying the same thing. We still may have another high before we're done. That said, it is 2-way day. You can nickel and dime short side. But for now, until that low goes, these are all contras to the week and to the day and to the month. At some point, we need profit taking. When we get that little profit taking, you're going to be tempted to say, okay, we can get more. And I'm suggesting to you, don't be greedy on the short side today. And obviously, don't be greedy on the long side either. Come on. Now, we can get up over 2,900, but 98.25 has been my target. And I'm never disappointed if we don't get there. I never have that kind of a bias where I got to get that last tick. Told you today, you got your 2 or 3 or 4 points out of today's trading. Celebrate it.